Hi everyone. So far in this series of videos, we've focused on how an electrical impulse is initiated in the receptor and is then propagated down the axon of a neuron. In this video, we'll find out what happens at the junction where two neurons meet, how information is transmitted across a synapse. The action potential arrives at the axon terminal, depolarizing the membrane of the presynaptic neuron. That is, the neuron before the synapse, here shown at the top on the diagram. Depolarization of this membrane at the axon terminal causes voltage-gated calcium ion channels to open, allowing calcium ions to diffuse into the presynaptic neuron. Within the end of the presynaptic neuron, referred to as the synaptic knob, there are vesicles containing neurotransmitter. The influx of calcium ions causes these to move towards the presynaptic membrane and fuse with it. When the membrane of the vesicle fuses with the presynaptic membrane, neurotransmitter is released into the synaptic cleft and diffuses across, then binds to specific receptor proteins on the postsynaptic membrane. This causes sodium ion channels on the postsynaptic membrane to open. These are ligand-gated and open in response to the neurotransmitter binding. Sodium ions diffuse into the postsynaptic neuron, depolarizing its membrane. A threshold is reached and action potential is established within the postsynaptic neuron, as we've seen in earlier videos. Synapses can only transmit information in one direction, and this is for two reasons. Firstly, the vesicles containing the neurotransmitter are only produced in the presynaptic neuron. And secondly, the specific receptors for this neurotransmitter are only found on the postsynaptic membrane. In the next video, we'll look at the effect of some different types of neurotransmitter, with a special focus on the cholinergic synapse, which uses the neurotransmitter acetylcholine, and we'll also consider the effect of some drugs on synaptic transmission.